MMA podcast called Split Decision, brought to you from the SinCal studios. Bueller, Dodge, and Dennis ready to break you off some MMA news and, of course, recap the fights from last weekend. Look forward to the fights going on this weekend. Look, yes, I did post on Facebook that I was stepping down as the host of the show. That's because now my schedule is going to be really weird for the next
may or may not
know how long. No, because I'm here today. Next week's a maybe. The week after that's a no. So I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah. I'm going camping next weekend. Maybe we'll do Thursday next week. Can you do Thursday next week?
Can we do Thursday next week?
Yeah. Can you pencil us in for Thursday?
I could probably do Thursday.
Okay. Can you do Thursday?
I think so.
All right. We just worked.
You guys might get a Thursday show. There you go.
Thursday show.
Who knows? Things happen.
Yeah. All the time.
That's right. And, of course, we got a lot going on, a lot of stuff that happened this past weekend. And we got this guy.
I love this guy.
This filthy Tom Lawlor.
Filthy Tom Lawlor.
Even though he's extremely clean in the picture.
Filthy Tom Lawlor has a 6-month suspension, right? 6-month suspension with Austrian. He had a 2-year period of uneligibility.
Osteoperosis.
He asked for his release from the UFC. The UFC denied him his release. However, as of today, he has been released. You have 2 months left in your suspension.
He's like, let me go. No. Okay, you can go now.
You can go now. Oh, wait, you're going to be suspended? Yeah, go ahead. You can go now.
He's already been suspended. He's been sitting on suspension, not doing anything. And he's like, when I started my suspension, could I leave? No.
So
now you're going to be unsuspended.
2 years of ineligibility over a 6-month suspension?
What? No.
It was the other way around.
It was, he received 6 months suspension for Austrian, and the identifying source was flagged. He had to do a 2-year because his positive sample.
Really? Yeah. Okay. All right.
Normally it's 6 months.
He got the Gilligan's Island.
Yeah.
It started out as a 3-hour tour.
3 hours.
He didn't even play the Harlem Globetrotters. Nothing.
Today I was informed that I was released by the UFC despite my USADA suspension being nearly over and previous request for release earlier being denied. While the timing is unexpected, hopefully this opens doors for me to continue my mixed martial arts career as well as my career in the squared circle, which is pro wrestling, which he likes to do anyway.
Yeah.
Combat sports is one of the greatest loves of my life, and I look forward to showing and sharing it with fans as soon as possible.
I would like to see Tom in the bare knuckle boxing.
Really? I don't think he's very much into that.
I don't care. That's where I want to see him.
Yeah, but I don't think he's one of those people that want to get his face busted up by bare knuckles. And I don't think that he's such a worn out fighter that he needs to go there automatically. I believe he has other options to go fight.
I don't think that Beck Rawlings was that worn out either.
No, she loves bare knuckle boxing.
But she was on a skit.
And she was
built for bare knuckle.
She flat out says, I was made for bare knuckle boxing.
Oh, yeah.
This is the sport that I should have started with.
And apparently you can watch her at a strip club in San Francisco.
Yeah, I was out in San Francisco on Monday, wandering around doing a little bar hopping and sightseeing. And we walked by the strip club, big old sign, Beck Rawlings. And I'm like, what the fuck? She made the strip club? Oh, you're going to show bare knuckle boxing on pay-per-view at the Jen Golds Club in San Francisco.
Got it.
I was like, all right.
Got it.
Got it. Made more sense now.
We don't want to objectify women in the sport because they are athletes, but we will objectify the women who work here.
Tuck them bucks, people. Tuck them bucks.
Talis Laitis, after a 15-year...
was that a name?
Talis Laitis, 15-year career, has decided that he is going to retire after his next bout. He will be fighting Hector Lombard.
Really?
At UFC Fight Night 135, September 22nd.
So he's going to lose.
He immediately said, it's not an idea. It has been decided. I will do this as my last fight, and I will stop fighting.
This will happen.
Who wins their retirement fight?
I don't know. We have to go back and look.
It just seems like if you're already ready to quit and you walk
Gracie.
in there, you're just like, eh.
Did he?
Did he?
He's come back.
And did he win?
Okay.
That's it? Yeah.
That's all I got. No, I'm trying to think.
Gleison Tibau?
Tito!
Gleison.
Oh, no, he's coming
back. Gleison Tibau, 12-year UFC veteran, has been released as a free agent. He says when the news came to me, I didn't quite believe it. It hadn't sunk in. I didn't believe it for me. We hadn't renewed it, and I thought we would, but because it had always been very automatic between the UFC and I. So basically, he did not realize that his contract had expired, so he did not renegotiate. And they were like, all right, you're free agent now.
Really? Oh, shit. Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah.
So we might be seeing...
I mean, it shouldn't really be that off guard because he did lose. He was carrying a 3-fight losing skid.
So he's going to go to Bellator Cafe?
Quite possibly,
according to my MMA News cartoon of the week.
Yeah.
Bellator Cafe.
But if you don't know who Gleison Tibau is, he's this very large gentleman who fought at 155.
He's the fridge.
Who to me has always been huge for his weight class.
Yeah, he needs to bulk up like Polaris did.
Yeah.
Paul Harris.
And then
Paul Harris.
leg ripper.
And then we can watch them fight in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, that's scary.
But we'll see him in Bellator, I'm sure.
Carla Esparza recently did a interview where she said that she would normally be fighting at 105 and would like to see an atomweight division in the UFC.
I think we're heading towards an atomweight division in the UFC.
And the reason that
How
she
heavy
fights
is Adam?
105.
105.
Adam's only 105?
Yep. That she
Haven't you
says
heard
that
Adam's song?
she fights at 115 because it's the weight class that's available to her in the UFC. She literally eats whatever she wants. She does not care.
Wow.
But if she actually had to cut weight, she'd be down at 105.
Okay. I mean, we're heading that direction. Obviously, there's some very talented fighters, especially over in Japan, that fight in the atomweight division.
ONE FC has quite a bit.
And Invicta has their atomweight division.
They have atomweight division as well.
I mean, I've been expecting this to happen, so I'm not surprised.
You think we'll get a 105 men's division?
No.
No.
No?
We don't even have a 115
Yeah,
men's
we don't
division.
even-
You see that skinny kid
125.
that's been dancing all over Facebook fighting?
That is Daddy Longneck, sir.
Yeah.
Daddy Longneck?
Yeah, that's his nickname.
Never heard of him.
Daddy Longneck, a.k.a. Damn Longneck.
So
He
what
likes
is-
to hang out with Gucci Berry, that big old redneck dude.
With the chichis?
Oh, I have seen this. This is terrifying. All right.
These are new up-and-coming YouTube rappers that you can check out, which I don't understand at all.
Please
You know what's
don't.
cool is if he like added a bunch of legs, he would look like a praying mantis.
Please
He has
don't.
a disease, sir, that he can't put on weight.
Okay.
Don't
care.
encourage these people.
I have
No.
a disease where I can't lose weight. It's called eating.
I have this disorder where I have to put food in my mouth.
I'm not making light of anybody's problems. I'm just making comedy out of life.
Because life is common.
Yeah, life is comical.
A fan of the Champ, and I'm
Champ? Which one?
talking about DC, the current Champ.
Oh, all right,
One of
'cause-
his fans got a tattoo of him with 2 times on the.
Very sad looking.
I don't understand.
If you get a black guy tattooed on a white guy, is that cultural appropriation?
Are you allowed to be like Mike Perry and say the N-word now?
I don't know.
What if you just say your arms?
You can do it when your arms are
My arm's saying it.
you people right now.
I didn't say it. He did.
Hey, you know what? Talk
First-
to the tattoo.
Let's
Because the body ain't listening.
Let's look at this tattoo, and I mean, do you think it's a quality tattoo?
It's a very sad looking Daniel Cormier. I will say that.
I would
I
say
think the face looks good, but the glove is just weird.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if he was real toit when he got it, and then he quit working out, and it kind of
No, absolutely not.
No?
I like that it says 2 times though, like he has no faith in this guy ever defending again.
No, two-time champ, double champ,
Yeah.
champ.
Oh, because he's 2 divisions?
2 divisions.
Yeah.
times 2.
Times 2. No. That's no.
Would you ever get an MMA?
I'm not
related
ever getting
tattoo?
another man's face tattooed on my body.
Really?
And this is coming from a guy who has fucking Transformers tattooed on him and has the fucking NorCal flag tattooed on him. I'm not getting another man's face tattooed anywhere on me.
It's kind of a NorCal flag.
The bear looks good.
It looks like a pig.
I was going to say wombat.
Holy shit, the bear's the best part of that tattoo. My tattoos suck. I'm not
It's-
gonna.
You also have the
wombat.
Smirnoff Ice logo on your leg.
This is not what that is. It's a Rorschach test. People see what they want to see. You see the Smirnoff Ice logo. Other people see a
Josh would see Mike's hard cider.
No, he would probably see a dragon. Some people see a butterfly and a bird. None of which are right.
No,
But whatever.
it's always good. Jared Cannonier says he's dropping down to 185 from 205.
Okay.
He said, tweeted, I'll be making my 185 debut next fight, so who's first?
Probably the guy who fights you next.
So
Quick math. I don't know. Let's just do it.
he's Cannon Light now.
Like Blade and Charlie Murphy had a baby.
What?
Cannon Light.
Charlie Murphy's dead.
Could have. You see how old that man is? It would have happened before.
Charlie Murphy's dead.
Isn't he dead?
Yes, he's dead.
So, is Eddie Murphy dead?
No, Charlie Murphy's dead.
Yeah.
Isn't he?
Yeah, he died.
Yeah.
I know Charlie Murphy's dead.
All right. I just thought I was like Joey. Like Joey always says, "Oh, that guy's dead," and we look it up. He's like, "No, he's chilling in
He's
Kentucky."
doing nothing. It's like, what's Eddie Murphy doing? He hasn't done Donkey in so long. I have no idea.
Maybe he's home
Are they
making waffles.
making another one? Is there a 4th one or a 5th one?
What?
Shrek? Nobody?
Are we gonna do this whole? This is.
I'm not going, not reading everything for play for this one. But okay, so let's go to this big story that happened over the week.
The Shrek?
That was an exclusive to my MMA News. They were the one that did the
scooped
investigation.
by Eric Cowell himself.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I
There
saw
is an
this.
alleged domestic assault on UFC flyweight fighter Andrea Lee.
By the Nazi guy.
So
Her boyfriend.
This is a follow-up to the story where his tattoo showed up on Instagram and people.
Or excuse me, her husband.
Yeah, and
Right, but he's not a bad guy.
Right, that's what I was going to say. His tattoo showed up on Instagram. And it was like, that's from a
long time ago. He's
previous him. He's not that same guy.
He's not the same guy where he was convicted and found guilty of negligent homicide with a firearm. That's completely different. That was another life.
That's not him.
But according
Now
to
he beats women.
According to the police report obtained by MMA News, his offenses include false imprisonment and domestic abuse and battery. He has not yet been charged. Allegedly, he has fled the scene. They are looking for him as of now. Multiple roommates basically made statements saying that it was getting pretty bad. That
multiple roommates?
Yeah, they have a roommate that he's one of the UFC
fucking
fighters.
people they live with?
They have 2 people I think living there. Donnie, I can't remember who, and you have Kendrick
and Marie.
Yeah, you have a couple people. So you have a couple fighters actually that live with them and train with them. Both of them had said that he was striking her a bunch, she was choking her, all these type of things going back and forth, and it all came from allegedly them arguing over the Mighty Mouse fight that happened at the last UFC and whether or not he got robbed.
I'm not surprised, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
That's
what happens in living rooms because of UFC. UFC is tearing families apart.
I can hear them complaining
What's
about
the
how
number
Mighty
one
Mice
domestic
got
violence
robbed.
day in America?
Super Bowl.
That's right.
So yeah. Anyway, it was going back and forth. There's
April
a big,
15th, tax
long,
day, but
big long report. If you want to go to MyMMAnews.com, you can check out the exact police report. You can check out the multiple statements from everybody that was involved. Andrea Lee says she is not going to comment at this time. But we do know that they are still looking for him.
Stop breaking the law, asshole!
wow.
That was loud.
Yeah, well.
I think it peaked out and actually didn't record him.
It's unfortunate. Hopefully she
Very
recovers and
unfortunate.
is able to move forward with this, and the piece of shit gets arrested and thrown in jail.
Yep. Again.
I mean, what? I don't know.
ahead.
I don't know. Just like this thing that happened back east, or the guy who killed his wife and kids. What? Why? Why are you going to attack somebody like that?
I don't know. Not to make light of that situation either, but if the guy thought that everything was over and that they weren't going to be able to get out of their financial struggles and stuff, then why didn't he off himself?
Yeah.
Look, I'm not trying to advocate for suicide, but like, what, you're gonna kill 4 innocent people and then run away? I don't know.
He didn't run away. He actually cried to the camera.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I just wish they would come home.
Well, this guy also as well, Andrea Lee's husband, has a previous bout where he was beating his previous girlfriend.
Oh, there was multiple, right? Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm not.
And I feel bad for her because she came out and she's like, I just want everybody to know he's not the guy that he was.
Right.
Yeah.
Probably knowing
He is the guy he was.
That
He is the
they
guy,
already
yeah.
go through some stuff in the background. This isn't the first of it.
Yeah.
I just want to know who swipes right on Tinder to an SS tattoo or a swastika. It's like, I'm sure he's better.
A lot of girls. I mean, who swipes right to a guy who's literally in his mom's house playing video games? It happens a lot.
Nobody does that.
A lot. Yeah. It's like, I got a job.
Well,
I do all
depends.
this. I don't want you.
Yeah, does it look like Jason Momoa, but sleeping on a bare mattress next to his PlayStation? Then yes, it fucking happens. You know,
A bear mattress or a bear mattress?
both.
All right.
I mean, it's Jason Momoa. I actually want to picture him on a bare rug right now.
That's what I did.
A Dutch court has ruled that Reebok cannot sell any clothing predominantly featuring Conor McGregor's last name. This is because there is a clothing company called McGregor in the Netherlands. And
Is this why he can't also put out his bottle of alcohol with McGregor on
Not
it?
quite. That's another one. There's actually an alcohol company that owns the McGregor name for alcohol, and he
Imagine
can't get it
that.
out. Yeah, we already covered that when he first
You're
came
going to
out.
be seeing it. I still
He
haven't
says
saw it.
there's a Dutch clothing label named McGregor who's filed a trademark claim saying that Conor McGregor's last name would confusion with their brand. The public would be confused into believing that the clothing made by Reebok for the Irish mixed martial artists will be coming from the McGregor fashion house instead. They face fines of 250,000 euros if they do not follow the court's decision.
But what about
So
people-
like this, you might confuse this shirt from Reebok, possibly this shirt from Reebok, with the clothes that this company makes.
Well, here's what I'm saying is that what if people start buying the McGregor brand because they think it represents Conor McGregor.
Well, that's their bad.
They're good. I would take that and be like, yeah, embrace that.
There are a
shit.
few MMA fans that are all upset about this. You can still buy these in America. You just can't buy them in Europe. That's where it's
if
been
you live
stuck.
in Europe, can you buy them from America and have them shipped to you?
I don't see why
But
not.
that just means that the lawsuit hasn't been filed in the States yet.
Right, it's just filed there in Europe.
Stand by.
The
It's
other
coming.
thing is,
Well, no,
there's
that's
people
why-
complaining that if you go to the current McGregor website, they're like, we don't. The website's temporarily down. We're working on a new clothing line though. It's coming out.
Yeah.
So they're like, well, where is the statute of limitations where you guys aren't making clothes anymore that we can start selling Reebok clothes?
So they could put their name and then like the silhouette of a fighter, and McGregor can't do anything.
Nope.
No, not at all. It's like Save Mart Foods here in the area. The reason there's Save Mart and S Mart is because there was an actual Save Mart in Stockton that was established a long time ago.
Right.
And so when Save Mart tried to move it into Stockton, they were like, nope,
Can't do it.
we're Save Mart.
Huh.
So then Save Mart became S Mart up there.
Nice.
more-
And there you go. That's your local
Shop
Valley
S Mart.
fact.
Local Valley fact.
So-
and all the McDonald's, the only one that's still owned by the McDonald's brothers is the original one, and all they call it is the Big M.
The Big M, yeah. They can't call it McDonald's because they sold the name.
They sold the name.
Also, which kind of
They
sucks.
can't call it McDaniels.
McDowell's.
McDowell's.
McDougal's.
McDowell's.
What sucks also for Reebok is
Somebody
Josh lost
broke
the
the
foot.
set. Somebody broke the set.
Now you owe us. You
Josh
owe
lost the
us
foot.
1%.
Holy crap, man. That thing can kill you. You got to be more careful with that.
There we go.
Yeah, what kind of sucks for Reebok is they can't sell anything with McGregor's name on it in Europe, which is pretty much their biggest market for McGregor.
McGregor, yeah, exactly. That and Duchess
They can only
Ronda.
sell it with his picture going.
Yeah, can't have his name. They can sell anything as long as it doesn't have his name.
Wielding
on
it.
from there.
Can it say Conor Mack?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't own the Conor Mack name.
They should actually
Just
sell,
sell-
dollies that have the McGregor name
That'd be
on them.
awesome. They should just sell all their overstocks to Duchess Ronda and we'll be fine. And Terrell.
Golden Boy Promotions has officially applied for officially applied with their application to start an MMA event November 24th
Can't. You guys told me this wasn't going to happen ever.
at the Forum in Inglewood, California.
Just
They
because we
haven't.
applied doesn't mean it's going to happen.
Yeah, it doesn't mean it hasn't happened yet.
Okay.
I also said PFL wasn't going to happen. We just had 6 happen.
And are you not wearing the hat because he's fired and you don't think you have to pay the debt?
Because we both lost our jobs.
Solidarity. So Chuck Liddell versus Tito Ortiz 3 featuring Mr.
Is De La
Golden
Hoya
Boy
gonna
here.
fight
De La
there?
Hoya? No, he's just there running it.
Oh, okay.
You should have put the De La Hoya picture where he's in the
corset?
the corset and the fish net.
Yeah.
yeah, that would have been a good
What
one.
even was that about?
He was a Halloween costume,
Oh, okay.
allegedly.
I don't know.
But it came out when he was talking about people being ethical.
Yeah.
They're like, I can't believe this. People being unethical, and everybody's like, oh yeah, Streamly. There you go, De La Hoya. Look at you, all fish netted out. You're so cute.
They said that the California State Election Commission plans on approving the event. It will be a Ring TV pay-per-view event.
It's like
No other fights officially
We
have
are
been set.
definitely going to be putting this thing on. Yeah, we have 100 million reasons why we're putting this on.
But no other fights are added to the.
No other fights have been. Not only that, but it was blank. Their fight, even though listed as the main event on the application, there was no other fights been set. Nothing.
Something's going to happen.
well, they just
don't know
want to.
what.
They probably want to see if they can actually get it going.
Yeah, now
Do you
they-
think they have more events than Affliction had? Affliction had 2, tried to get 3, only had 2 events.
Yeah, because he's had what? He's on his 5th year of boxing promotions. Is it his 5th year?
Yeah, but if your flagship fight is Tito versus Chuck 3, someone may die. And then if somebody dies, then you can't ever have another promotion again.
Bullshit! If somebody dies, you're now having 3 more events.
I heard rumor mill. I heard Sean Shirk versus BJ Penn also on that same card.
Yeah,
What?
We'll have Gleison Tibau come back and fight there.
Obviously, no testing for anybody, right?
Nobody.
No USADA, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Anybody out there in our little comments rolling through? Who do you think should be on this card with these guys? I'd like to see what our
Ben Askren.
group would say.
I want to see Ben Askren.
Ben Askren.
Let's see Houston Alexander come back.
Yeah, and fight Keith Jardine.
Yes.
Herkenjerk.
Seems like a good idea.
Jardine
Call
ain't
Shane
coming
Carwin.
back.
I got to see Shane Carwin fight again.
Shane
before I
Carwin
die.
needs to fight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody. Bob Sapp maybe. That'd be good.
Isn't Bob Sapp dead?
No, he's not dead. He's living in Japan.
Shane Carwin.
Remember, he was fighting the bear.
Yeah. That was
No,
New Year's
what?
Eve, wasn't it? New Year's
Was
Eve
it
where he
New
fought
Year's
the
Eve?
bear
Okay.
against the cage and he took off running
Oh, okay.
because the cage toppled over.
No, I want to see Shane Carwin fight Take Abbott.
Okay,
Yeah.
why not?
I would pay for this pay-per-view.
PFL 6 happened
It did happen last night.
out of Atlantic City, New Jersey. There you go.
I finally unsubscribed from their newsletter.
Good for you.
Let's see. Starting at the bottom, you had Yao Zeffirino went up against Yuri Villafort, and Yao wins with the rear naked choke. You also had Abu
Akbar.
Abu Akbar up against Nurmagomedov up against Jonathan Weston, with Abu Akbar getting a win with the unanimous decision. Kayla Harrison gets a TKO over Josette Cotton.
Fighting in basketball shorts and knee pads.
Remember when we had that guy who forgot his shorts and he had to get basketball
Yeah,
shorts?
it's Cody McKenzie.
That was hilarious.
Okay, it took
We were
her
there live
3.
for that.
It took
What
her
did we?
3.
Not me.
I think she needs her next fight. She needs to get it done in the 1, because
I
she's
thought they
so
had a dress
powerful.
code. Why was she in basketball shorts and knee pads?
I mean, we've seen basketball shorts before. I don't know that knee pads is weird.
Yeah.
Not knee braces.
Yeah.
Magomed Makhamedov up against Bojack Horseman Velokovic, unanimous decision. And then you had Ray Cooper III get a TKO over Pavlo Kush. Boom.
When do we have? Don't they have finals coming up at some point? Like, I don't
Still
understand
pretty
how
early
this
in the year,
works.
man.
What do you mean it's early in the? We've got to get to the finals by the New Year,
Yeah.
New Year's Eve, actually.
Yeah. So we'll probably start breaking down the tournament in September, October.
Soon, if they make it that far.
Depends on-
Rizin 12 happened. It's no longer PFL to me. It's Kevin Hart League.
Kevin Hart League. I like it.
Well, it's formerly World Series of Fighting.
That's not a thing anymore.
Yeah.
We had Caitlin Young get a win over Reina Mira.
Yeah.
With unanimous decision.
I can't believe
you say
Hatsuyoki
Yamanis?
lost, man.
Hatsuhioki lost to Maru Asukara. And
Angela Magna.
Magana, she also lost to Kanaka Murata.
Stunningly.
Von Flucher.
Stunningly.
Did you see her weigh in?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
It was weird.
It was weird.
Did she stab herself and cause that blood, or did she
don't-
just show up with the blood?
I don't know what happened. I couldn't really tell. It was kind of far away, and then she's like doing this motion over and over, and all of a sudden she starts.
And
bleeding.
obviously
I'm
they
like,
told her that she can't pull the sword out of the sheath.
Yeah.
So she's just waving it around.
Yeah.
They're like, you were gonna hurt somebody.
yeah, you're not
including
allowed to have a
yourself.
sword because you're dangerous. Crazy. Bellator 204 going down tomorrow?
Tonight?
Today.
I don't know.
What's today?
17th. It's happening today.
That's today.
That'd be Friday.
On Paramount. Formerly Spike TV, whose Twitter is still active.
Right now.
Nope.
Nope. Where are we going here?
We'll just do the main.
All right.
Right there.
Taiwan Claxton takes on Chris Williams. You also have James Gallagher going up against Ricky Bendejas. You have Logan
Bendejas.
Freaking pendejas.
Logan Storley up against AJ Matthews, and Darian Caldwell takes on Noad Lahat.
There you go. Bellator.
Noad Lahat.
That's it. That's the week, man. There's not really
That's the week. Short week.
not a lot of hot going on.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we should start buying all the McGregor gear. Not that I want it myself, but to sell it to Europeans for like 3 times as much.
That's a great idea. And we can set up our own like European proxy store.
Yeah.
Yeah, works out perfect. Splitdecision.co.uk.
Smart.
Thanks for listening. Of course, thanks for tuning in. Big thanks to our sponsors, Dependable Solutions. Innovate your business. Change the way that you take credit cards. If you don't take credit cards, you should, because you're not giving yourself a lot of business by doing that. And if you already take credit cards, they can save you up to 60%. Dependable Solutions. You also have Strong Board Balance. Change the way you work out. Get on board at strongboardbalance.com. Dodge has been on one for months at this point.
Yeah.
Dodge is always on one.
You can check them out and change
Get our
the way you work out.
best-selling shirt on Shirtsicle.
Shirtsicle certified best-selling shirt, Fight Night and Chill. Shirtsicle.com/SDMMA. You can also get the Pride style shirts as well as our original. And of course, make sure you check us out on our socials. SD_MMA on Twitter and Instagram. Split Decision MMA Podcast on Facebook. SplitDecisionMMA.com and anywhere podcasts broadcast. It is Bueller, Dodge, and Dennis saying have a good night. We'll see you at the fights.
That was